Hello everyone, I'm Captain Logan, and here's my son Freddy.
Hello.
And tonight, Freddy and I are going to play a little Sonic X Shadow Generations. I don't know how much of the Shadow stuff we're going to do. We're going to play at least a few levels of Sonic Generations. Maybe we'll sample the Shadow stuff as well. But this is a game that just came out, a few weeks ago, Freddy? For the Switch, and I think like everything else, and I've just dabbled in this so far, but this is a really cool release, and this is one of my, I guess I gotta say my favorite of the 3D Sonic games, because I'm not a big 3D fan, and I like the 2D stuff because I'm more of a, in this, because I'm more of a 2D fan, but the 3D stuff is actually really fun to play too, and maybe honestly better in a lot of ways. But kind of crazy to see a remaster of this finally, and the Shadow part of it I thought was really weird when it was originally announced, because I was like, Shadow seems like the weirdest thing to put in Generations, because the whole point of this game was like 3D newer Sonic meets classic Sonic, and I was like, why in the world would you throw Shadow in the mix, except just to make it a tie-in to the new movie coming out? And then it turns out that the Shadow part of it is a whole extra add-on game, kind of like Bowser's Fury with Mario 3D World, also on the Switch, which is the coolest possible way they could do it, especially because I played the first couple levels of Shadow, and it's cool. It's some of the nicest looking and easiest to traverse 3D levels I have played. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into it. We thought instead of starting from the beginning, we would run around and just play a few different levels for you. And maybe we'll try to progress a little bit too, Freddy.
Yeah.
But what are your impressions of this game so far? Had you ever played Sonic Generations before we got this?
No.
And did you know it was an older game?
No.
Oh, okay. So are you learning this right now for the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah, people felt like this was finally 3D Sonic, or just Sonic in general, going in the right direction. And then the very next thing we got, I think, was Lost World, and people were kind of lukewarm on that, and it did not seem to take the right lessons from this. But anyway, where do you want to start, Freddy?
I don't know.
For people unfamiliar with Sonic Generations, and this is not actually the first stream or the first video I've made about this game. I did one with Jason like 8 years ago. You want to start with City Escape?
Sure, I want to see the 3D part of that.
Well, this is the 3D part. You want to start with that?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll let Freddy play first. So the idea with this game was you get classic 2D levels. Why don't you just leave? You get classic 2D levels of 3D, you get like classic levels both in 2D and 3D, and then they flip it and you get a 2D version of 3D levels and a 3D version of 2D levels. So you finally get City Escape in 2D, but you also get this rad, totally rebuilt from the ground up version of City Escape, which is, of course, the first level in Sonic Adventure 2. I'm going to turn this down slightly on my side.
Oh, I can't boost anymore. Woohoo!
Hilariously, this is the first video that we are streaming on my new production machine that I just got set up last night. And Austin and I are going to be doing a mini-marathon later tonight on the first few episodes of the original Transformers series. So join us for that. This thing seems to be working great so far. So we want to do this as a test of this hardware, and because Freddy felt like streaming. We haven't done this in a long time, Freddy.
Yeah.
I feel like you and I have done something Sonic together before, maybe. Oh, did we? You know what we did? We did some, What is the other... Why can't I think of it? What is the big original 3D Sonic game that came out on this? Frontiers.
Oh, yeah.
We did that. We did some of that together, I think. Have you finished it yet?
No.
Freddy's gotten a lot farther in that game than I have.
I just recently started over because I kind of forgot how to play it, so...
Folks in the comments, I know I always say this when we live stream games, but especially with this new setup, would you please let us know if the balance with music and our voices is good enough?
Huh.
I always go back and look at this later, and no matter how good the balance looks on my side,
No! Dang it.
either the music is overpowering us, or is way too quiet. So I'd like you guys to be able to hear the game, but also us. I don't know. Maybe it's better if you don't hear us. Hayden says it sounds fine. Awesome, cool. Thanks, OAW and Hayden. Hope everybody's doing good. It's nice to be back at it again. We'll be back to a normal week next week. This was really lovingly put together. Kind of the antithesis of Sonic Colors, which was supposed to be a real big deal remaster.
No! How'd that hit
on
me?
the
I was
Switch.
boosting.
I don't know that a lot of people were really asking for that, but it should have been way nicer than it, way cooler than it was. But this is more than just an HD remaster. It feels like they did a lot to it.
Ow.
And this game really needed to be at the very least upscale. But it's cool that we got so much more than that. All the DLC is put back in here.
It's a giant gun truck.
Oh, we should play the
trying to
pinball
kill
machine.
me.
Freddy,
Huh?
we should play the pinball machine
There's a pinball machine?
at some point. You remember? Remember in Sonic Generations we found that?
Oh, yeah.
And you got really excited about it. We should play that while we're here. So I just kind of wanted to jump around.
And I want
And
to
this-
show them the bosses.
This big truck is from Gun, which is the agency that is after Shadow, which I did not remember until I watched the new movie, which deals with that, which I liked a lot more than I expected to. I would go see that in the theater again. I actually really enjoyed that. We got a little bit of synergy going on the channel, because I think the last thing we streamed was actually that review. Okay, can I have a turn?
Sure.
Okay, now let's look at the 2D version of City Escape. You want to do that?
Sure.
We don't have to do this for everything, but this way, folks that haven't seen this game... So now I'm cute little classic Sonic, and I do wish... Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit of a prude about it. I do wish the 2D levels played a little bit more like Genesis Sonic, but it's a great deal better than something like Sonic 4 or something, where you do have the physics and a lot of the moves of 3D Sonic, but it's way more fluid than some other attempts at that, even over colors, I think. I do like the one-button spin dash, and that works really well. Freddy, I'm doing a lot of talking. Just jump in anytime you want to, man.
Especially when you're in a hill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's very helpful. And so in the 2D or the 3D levels, you've got like the dash mechanic, or what do you call it? It's not rush,
Boost.
the boost mechanic, yeah. And then in the 2D sections, you spin dash like you would in the classic games. I love the classic sound effects. The jump is actually the Sonic CD jump as opposed to the Genesis jump. I don't know if you caught that, Freddy.
Oh.
Which is also the same sound. I knew I was going to hit those spikes. Also the same sound that you get in Knuckles Chaotix. How do I make that, Freddy?
I think you should
Like,
spin dash
is there
and
some...
then jump.
Oh, you just spin dash and jump? Okay. Well, that's not working either. See, there's kind of some clunky bits like that. Unless there's just a mechanic I'm not appreciating. Like, is there something you could do in midair that makes you
I don't
like
think
boost
so.
forward? The other thing is I played a couple of other 3D Sonic games recently, and they're all different. So it's throwing me off a little bit. Like, if you jump between, like, this and Frontiers... I haven't played Frontiers in a while, but I was playing some Lost World last night in testing my new production machine. So I bought this kind of fancy, or relatively fancy, gaming computer.
You don't have to go on there.
Because it's got a really good... Oh, look what I got.
Yeah, you got the skateboard.
I forgot they put that in the TV section. That's so cool. These level designs are wonderful. And I'm dead. But, yeah, I got this kind of fancy-smancy gaming computer because it's got a way better graphics card than what I had before, which I need for streaming and video editing, especially, which I don't do a ton of anymore, but especially with the movie. Oh my god, I'm dead. Freddy, can you remind me, what is the title of the show?
The title, it's, I think...
Cap Can't Play. That's what it is. Right. I'm proving it right now, as always. Why am I going backwards? Can I turn around?
Not on a skateboard.
You can't. You just can't even turn around on the skateboard. And then, can you do the homing attack in 2D?
No.
Okay. Well, that's kind of faithful. You know what? Maybe I'm giving it too much crap for not being close enough to the...
3D is way better than 2D, in my opinion.
Well, in this game, I actually kind of agree with you. As much as I prefer 2D Sonic usually. Just because this is at its core a 2D game. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Okay, I want to know, did you see it? Did you see the missing poster for Ray and Mighty? I want to know if that's an added thing, or if that was actually in the original game, because I doubt it was, right? Because, of course, the original game predates Sonic Mania, which puts those two characters together. I saw that coming. I'm really preoccupied by this poster. Somebody tell me if they're adding cute stuff like that in this version. Oh, and it's got... I forgot it had the spinning sign at the end. That's great. I appreciated the nod to that in the new movie, too.
I love how classic Sonic just goes...
Adam March, you need to bring back Sonic High School if you do After Dark. He's talking to Austin. I don't know if I ever want to do that. I know Austin really wants to finish it at some point.
I don't know if I should do Casino Night or if I should show them a boss.
Why don't you do a boss first?
Alright.
And then we can go to the cool pinball machine. It's neat that they did Casino Night just as a pinball machine. And of course, naturally, I would have loved to have seen... Yeah, do the Metal Sonic fight. So, this will be funny because I am notoriously bad at the Metal Sonic boss fight in Sonic CD. Yeah, don't play that.
I didn't know that.
So did you know that I have streamed Sonic CD, and I took like an hour and a half, maybe not that long, but I took a really long time trying to beat this boss. Could not do it. Came back like a week later on another stream, first try. Yeah, Metal Sonic!
Bonk. I love how it just keeps jumping.
And they brought back a version of the music from that fight, which is great. This is a lot easier than that fight. Now, I'm saying that. I don't want to play it. You play it, okay? Because I'm having PTSD just looking at it. OAW $5 Super Chat. Hi there. Thank you very much for the Super Chat. Salute to Cap and the Pokemon Gen 1 Master Freddy. You're the Pokemon Gen 1 Master Freddy, is what he's calling it. Are you a Pokemon Master Freddy?
I don't think so.
What does he mean by Gen 1 when he says that?
I don't know.
Much love and Happy New Year. Love you guys in the fam. Thanks, man. Really appreciate that. I'm excited to be back and hanging out with you guys. Adam March to continue the Sonic theme. We need Cap to sing the Sonic the Heroes theme. I haven't heard that in so long, I couldn't even tell you what it sounds like right now. I used to own that game, and I thought it was clunky and rough, just like most everybody else, and so I sold it at some point, and I wish I'd hung on to it. I have a few games like that, Because most stuff in my collection I've hung on to of other collections, but I used to get rid of video games I didn't want to play because I didn't think of myself as a video game collector.
Boom.
Wow, first try. Good job.
And I didn't get hit once.
I thought you got hit right at the start.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Like
I
when he was
don't
like on
think
fire? I thought you did, but you got S tier.
Yeah, I did.
You got hit right at the start.
Yeah, I did.
You still got S tier though.
Yeah.
So nice job. But yeah, something I was going to say a minute ago is naturally I would have liked to. I would have liked to have seen more 2D stuff in this game, like more classic 2D levels turned into 3D. What we have is great, but some of my favorite zones didn't make it. What they do with Sky Sanctuary is awesome. I don't know here. Should we go into the pinball machine right now?
Yeah.
Just for a bit? It's over here, right?
It's right there.
Then maybe we should use Sky Sanctuary because it's super cool.
I don't like Sky Sanctuary.
Oh, you don't? Okay. I just think it's pretty. And that music's great. I always thought that was an odd choice, but... So we got this really cool, just full-blown pinball machine. And I've been on a pinball kick lately. I just modded an arcade one-up machine to work with my Switch, and I have a lot of pinball machines there. I love digital pinball. And I haven't got to do a ton with this yet, but it is a full-blown machine. And this was apparently some of the DLC, Freddy.
Oh.
Trying to figure out what my buttons are here. I've already shaken it. I'm gonna tilt the machine, Freddy. And Freddy and I go to a pinball convention in Texas almost every year. We skipped last year, but we've been a couple times before that. We're gonna go again this year.
When is that? April?
March or April, yeah. And Freddy competes in a tournament there. Freddy's really good at pinball. Freddy's good at everything, but he's really good at pinball.
I love pinball.
We should do a pinball stream, Freddy.
It's a different flipper.
Yeah. But what do you think about doing some Zen machines or something, Freddy?
Yeah.
For a stream, would that be cool?
Yeah.
We could show people some of the stuff that we got recently, like the Star Trek machines and all that.
Yeah! Please get jackpot. Please get jackpot.
Turn this slightly if you don't mind.
Oh, well, we got bar. So that gives us a couple rings.
Ah. But yeah, this is the kind of thing I could just sit here and play this for an hour, not even bother with the rest of the game. And Freddy, did you know that the original Sonic 1 is unlockable in Generations?
Really?
There's the place in the game where you can just stop and play Sonic 1.
Oh. I didn't know that. That's really funny.
And then you still get the regular end theme. Okay, let's see Freddy try it.
Try the pinball machine? Alright. Let's see.
Hayden, start them gambling early. Well, I mean, gambling has always been baked into Sonic. Jason thinks this is the greatest cover or remake, however you want to look at it, of the Casino Night Zone theme, and I don't know that I disagree. It's wonderful. I actually heard this theme before I knew where it came from, because I listen to a lot of video game music, and I forget if I heard it on a podcast or where I heard it. I didn't know where it was from until like a few days ago, playing this game. But it's so cool to get a pinball machine based on this zone, because there was always a lot of, pinball not just in Sonic, but in that zone. And a lot of that aesthetic starts with that zone in Sonic 2. And then you get this great New Orleans, like, sax solo, jazz solo right in the middle. It's great. I did a stream on Sonic Spinball once, but I didn't get very far. I should do that again. Hey, I thought you were going to say, well, gambling is fun. I've talked about this before. I grew up in casinos, which is funny because I don't like to gamble at all, but I like the environment and the aesthetic and the atmosphere of casinos a lot. I love roulette conceptually. And, like, I'll play that on a phone or a video game or something.
Where did my ball just flung off the map?
Or, you know, for anything but real money. I actually own a weird amount of casino stuff just because, again, that was weirdly some of my childhood. And so I've got poker tables, and I've got roulette tables. Oh, wait, W5 super chat. Pokemon Gen 1 is the original generation. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I know that. I just didn't know why you called Freddy a Gen 1 master. Like, I didn't know what that was referring to. I grew up with it, and all these later your kids are now experts on the franchise. I love to see it. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, and maybe Freddy knows more about Gen 1 than he does anything else Pokemon. And Freddy plays the card game some. It's been a little while, but Freddy's just playing.
Please, jackpot.
Freddy, what is your favorite Pokemon game?
My favorite Pokemon game?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like video game wise. I don't know if you've played very much.
No, I haven't. I think the only one that I've played is Let's Go Pikachu.
Oh, really? Okay.
Except for the trading card game.
Because we've got another one they put out later on Switch, right?
Oh.
No way, like, what was it? Silver and whatever? I can't remember. Because I don't keep up with Pokemon. But there was a less kiddie one they put out after that.
Oh. Yeah, let's go! Ding, 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 ding. Oh. Okay. Oh,
EW, that's a Gen
ring.
1 remake. That's right. Yeah, I remember that now.
You got double rings.
But yeah, Freddy knows the original cartoon show really, really well too.
Oh, I got an extra ball from a bunch of points. That's like Galaga.
Hayden, I don't want to get deep into it right now, but yeah, I think the early Tom King stuff is worth reading, even if you don't look at the rest of the run, because it gets really bad later. I think everything up to the wedding is pretty solid. I know Austin doesn't agree with that. He doesn't like War Jokes and Riddles or any of that. I thought that was okay when I read it. It's been a long time. And I came around on the first arc, which I didn't like all that much when I first read it.
I'm gonna do it again.
But there's some stuff right around the wedding that I actually really, really dug. And I think some of that arguably stands alone okay without the rest of it. It wouldn't be the first or even the 20th or even the 40th thing that I would suggest you go look at for Batman stuff, probably, but...
Well, I got double ring again.
Pokemon's one of those things I always think about trying to get into. And then I realize just how much of not my thing that is. You see what I'm saying, though, folks? Freddy is really good at pinball. Like, we are still looking at this. We'll get into some more regular zones after this.
If I even finish.
Well, you just think you're going to be in a pinball machine all day?
Maybe. Dang it.
Hannah March pinball stream win. We were just talking about that. That might be the next thing Freddy and I do. I don't know when. Let's do it, Freddy.
Do what?
A pinball stream.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do digital tables like this.
Get back.
What would be really cool is if I tried to hook the capture card up to our actual digital pinball machine. But it'd be simpler to just do it here with this setup. With switch tables. Let's do it, Freddy.
Yeah. Dang it. No!
This thing has so many, like, little mini machine or tables all over the place. Because it has the gimmick of being a pinball machine, like, in the middle of a city where you can jump out of it and go to other places, which is fun.
What?
It would be cool if it let you flip your Switch vertical just to play this part, because then I could actually play this on my digital machine.
Dang it.
Well, and Marsh, you gotta understand, not doing Star Trek stuff right now is just a matter of I've got a crew I do that with, and the night that we're all getting together for that, we have had to commandeer with the movie, so...
Almost 50,000. Not bad.
We've only got one more big scene to finish, so it may not be too long before that comes back, although I don't want to promise that right now because I've got to edit the thing, and I'm a month behind on that because my other machine went out. Anyway, let's go somewhere else. Da, 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 da. Where should we go, Freddy? You want to do one more regular level here and then maybe go look at some of the shadow stuff so that people get to see what that game's like?
Yeah.
And that game does not have 2D sections at all, by the way, for people that are wondering.
Or do you want to do a shadow boss and then do shadow?
I don't really want to do a boss. I kind of want to just play another regular level if that's cool.
Alright.
You know what? Can we go look at... Because we haven't done a lot of the 2D stuff. Well, we did, I don't know, we did one 3D and one 2D. Can we look at Chemical Plant?
Sure.
I want to show these guys the 3D version of Chemical Plant because it's really cool. It was a treat to get this in 3D. And, of course, naturally, it opens with Green Hill because everything opens with Green Hill.
Set Mania. That emerald that opens with Emerald Hill.
You know what'd be nuts, Freddy?
What?
A 3D remake of Mania.
Oh my gosh.
It's just like this, and it's just all the levels that Mania had.
Oh, I forgot how cool this was.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's neat. And you guys get to see me suck at 3D. Like, I can't do it. I will look a little better on this game than some other things just because it's so well designed.
I am the opposite.
You can play 3D, but you can't play 2D.
Which is why I like Shadow Generations better than Sonic Generations.
This theme slowed down like this is funky and cool.
Oh, and also in 3D, if you're boosting across water, you can walk on it.
These boxes can be pushed! Thank you for that jovial exposition.
Honk.
But na 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 na. That's so cool. One of my big takeaways from this is just how well this holds up as a game. Like, Freddy might not be the only person that doesn't even realize this is an old game in the first place. Because the fact that it's so lovingly remastered is not the only reason that it feels like a thing that could have just been built.
Wop wop.
Well, I gotta find myself some air here,
Wop
so
wop.
that we're not all bump 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 bump.
Whoa! You just went.
Oh my god, no! Oh my god.
I love the spiders.
Kind of ironically, one of the reasons that I have a tougher time with 3D Sonic is it goes so fast, and I like to take my time a little bit, and like Sonic was always, you know, obviously about speed, but there's a little more stopping to smell the roses in the original style than in the 3D stuff. Like, it really wants you to just blow through stages. Which has to be a nightmare to program, considering how fast you're moving.
And the water just randomly rises.
Yeah. Freddy, the water looks really cool, too.
Yeah.
That's kind of a classic Sonic Adventure 2 thing, where you grab onto a rope like that and then spin around. But yeah, see, I have a hard time running in a straight line. So you notice I'm doing a little bit better on the 2D sections of the 3D level. I didn't do too bad, did I?
You gotta be. No, you got an S.
Yeah, look at that.
You got an
I got an
S.
S rank, look at me.
Somehow.
See, that didn't look too bad, did it?
Yeah.
Shut up, Freddy. Okay, do you want to go find a level?
Sure.
Okay, Freddy's gonna find a level, and then maybe we'll play some Shadow after that. How's that?
Yeah.
Does that sound good? Robert says he just got the Sonic Origins collection for Christmas. What a mixed bag that was. Have fun with it, though. There's some neat modes in that. But it's got some weird glitchiness, and I do not like...
Dude, I really want to play Shadow. That boss is the best.
I do not like having to deal with... You play whatever you want to. I don't like having to deal with Sonic 3 and Knuckles without some of the original music. But I also have like 19 other ways to play those. A little more irritating to me than maybe some other people. I mean, people that complain about it, that was a $40 release just because, I mean, I wanted to play it for new modes and things, and to get Sonic CD on the Switch, but I had lots of different ways to play those. OAW, thanks again for the support tonight, man. $5 super chat. Dear Jason and Freddy, Jason's not here, but I'll pass it along. Can y'all please find time in your busy schedules to teach your dad how to play Pokemon? He'll never find better mentors. We've talked about it. So there is, maybe you've heard me talk about this before. The place where we buy our Pokemon cards, we haven't been in a while, but there is a local Pokemon store. That's all they sell is Pokemon cards. It's a beautiful store, and it's one of my favorite places around, even though I'm not a Pokemon person, just because I like what they do and I like how they do business.
Shadow!
And I like how they cater both to collectors that are buying and selling these really insanely expensive rare cards and kids that have $10 in their pockets. I have so much respect for what they do, and I've talked to them about streaming there or doing a video there, and letting my kids or somebody there at their place teach me how to play and doing a stream. I haven't gotten that together, but a few months ago we talked about it.
Come on.
Robert, is Sonic Superstars worth getting? Yes, if you get it on sale, I think is the right answer.
Give me that orb.
I enjoyed it more and more as it went along. I thought it was really generic and kind of sterile when I started, and then there's more fun, inventive ideas as you go. The thing about Superstars is that it is shockingly fun to play with multiple people. Because they nailed multiple characters, you know, played by different people all on the screen there. In a way it does not work in other things.
Come here, Shadow.
Nicholas Bodo, hey Cap, what's your favorite 3D Sonic game? I was talking about this earlier. It is this, and then before this, it...
Sonic, power up.
And Frontiers is up there now. I do like that game a lot. I haven't gotten anything like all the way through it yet. I always wanted an open world Sonic game, and it did a lot to scratch that itch in a way I didn't expect. And I like Adventure 2. I don't go back to Adventure 2. I don't like all the extra random missions and things that you have to do. I wish you could just play levels and move on. I don't like the Knuckles finding Chaos Emeralds levels. Like, I hate that stuff. Hayden, I think it's $20 in the PlayStation Store right now if you have one of those. Yeah, Robert, that's a good price. If you can get Sonic Superstars at $20, I paid full price for it. And I don't want to say I regretted it, because it was a brand new 2D Sonic game. I wasn't going to not get it right away, but I might have enjoyed it slightly more if I hadn't paid $60. Because I think that was a full price game.
I got it.
This is how these games usually go, or how these streams usually go. Freddy provides the actual entertainment, and I just do rambling commentary. By actual entertainment, I mean the title is Cap Can't Play, because I just sit back and I watch him actually do a good job. There he goes.
I literally cannot destroy Shadow. Like, he is really... He is probably the hardest boss in this game that I know. Come on, come on, come on. I need to kill you.
Yeah, I haven't
Let me kill
seen
you.
this yet.
Let me destroy your rings.
Or I should say I haven't seen it with this release. I mean, I don't know if I ever finished Sonic Generations. I'm sure I got this far, but I hadn't played it in a long time. Every time it says finish, I think you're actually done, but you're not.
Dang it. Now he has more rings.
Oh.
Dang it! Now he's faster than I am, because I gotta...
Oh,
poof.
this is crazy. So is this a recreation of the Shadow boss from Adventure 2? Because I don't even know what that looks like.
Got it.
And I definitely never got that far in that game.
Dang it. Stop pushing me. Yeah.
This is intense, Freddy.
It is. Give me that.
Oh, there we go. Get him with the meteorites. Go Smallville on his butt. S. Kane's Suburbia TV is a name I don't recognize. Hi there. Welcome. Cap, have you played Shadow the Hedgehog? I did. I rented it. Or no, I think maybe I owned it, and then I sold that one too. I can't remember, but I played it with the GameCube. And I played like an hour of that, and like a lot of people, I just couldn't deal with the camera or trying to shoot people while moving so fast. Freddy, you're a friggin' legend, dude. You got him. So we just watched Freddy kick Shadow's face, And now, we're going to play as Shadow.
Oh, okay.
A Class B license.
Class A license.
We should play some... oh, did you get a name?
Yeah.
We should play some Crazy Taxi on stream, too. And guys, I got an adapter recently for composites, so we hopefully this new setup will handle it. You should be able to. I should be able to play some old systems that are not HDMI now. Okay, so do we just exit out and go over to Shadow?
Mm-hmm.
So like I was saying before, for folks that haven't looked at this yet, and were curious as to how this works, I expected just a few extra levels related to Shadow thrown into Sonic Generations, or you get to play as Shadow for no good reason at all. But instead, they gave us a whole other game called Shadow Generations, which is not the same thing as Sonic Generations at all, though it has... So should we just move on from where we were, or should we start at the beginning?
No, let's move on from where we were.
I'm thinking maybe we should start over and just show people how this opens.
Okay.
Is that right?
Sure. Oh, we don't have a thing anymore.
Because I'm going to want to show them the first level anyway, because it's really boss. It's not a boss, it's boss, as in it's cool. Should we skip the cutscenes, or should we look at them?
I think we should look.
So if you're not already familiar with the backstory with Adventure 2 and Shadow the Hedgehog and stuff, this kind of gives you some of it. And so if you watch, it is kind of cool as a tie-in to Sonic 3, the movie, because if you watch that movie and that's your introduction to all of that, and then you come over to this game, you kind of see some of what they're adapting without actually going back to those games. But it also does, like, move forward and does new stuff for Shadow. And, you know, it's nice and relatively broody. And then there's the Chaotix. He was being all introspective, Freddy. And broody. Adam March, how many times does Shadow yell Maria in this game? I'm sure he'll do it at least a couple times. Oh, hello, Austin. Austin has returned just in time to see us play as Shadow. So, Austin, you didn't get to see Freddy beat the crap out of Shadow, but now we're going to actually be Shadow in his game. Freddy having fun?
Yeah.
I'm having fun. Oh god, you guys are gonna get to see me play this, and I'm probably gonna do horribly.
You know how to play.
Kinda. I mean, we just did some 3D Sonic, and this plays, you know, pretty similarly. I do think it's funny that we've got a tutorial now, but we didn't get a tutorial with Sonic Generations.
Look, he teleports with the homing attack.
Yeah, so some of it's different. They are giving you tutorial stuff for things that Sonic was already doing, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they are.
But anyway, I'm sorry, what were you saying?
So, Shadow can actually teleport through walls if there's an enemy back there.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird to have a superpower that only works when there's bad guys there.
I mean, he only... And then Chaos Control just freezes time for 5 seconds. Even the time up there. So you can actually get an S rank easier now.
Yeah. And Chaos Control can be really helpful.
Yeah.
Isn't this just beautiful, though? It's really pretty. And it's very polished. I look at something like this and I go, because, again, to be fair, 3D Sonic is not really my thing. I have a hard time just getting a handle on the rhythm of it, as you're seeing right now. But as far as these go, this feels pretty effortless to me, and I'm going... I mean, like, how hard is it?
ZL. So if you use ZL, you can jump on the bullets.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Sorry, I'm missing
Explosion.
my homing attack button, Freddy.
You gotta get that.
Where am I supposed to... hold on. I'm having a tough time with this. Hold on. What am I supposed to do, Freddy?
You're supposed to wait until they're close enough to...
And then jump on them?
And then jump on them.
Oh, okay.
You gotta get the energy.
I'm stupid. Here, you do it. I can't do this. See, that's what I was trying to do. How did you do that?
I boosted.
Well, that's what I was trying to do. What's the boost? Like...
ZR?
Okay. I guess I thought you had to home attack something.
You did. You had to home attack the, thing. What's it called? The spring.
Three Sonic, man. But it's pretty. Whoa. Where am I? Look, the screen literally told me to mash buttons. Did you see that?
Yeah. It's like Sonic Frontiers.
This level is also pretty long for a 3D Sonic level. That's weird. It went into this animatic without my actually pressing that. That's pretty funny.
I think you just gotta press as hard as you can. I think you're actually trying to break the bullets.
Okay, here, you try it. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And suddenly Austin just doesn't care about Sonic and wants to talk about Looney Tunes for some reason. It's all about Roadrunner. If we're talking about favorites, Austin.
There we go.
No, my God, why did I just get hit by... What even was that? Ah! I'm just getting punched by something. See, it's weird going this fast in 3D because it's like you run really quick, you're supposed to blow all the way through the level, but then there's a laser that stops you. What is it with Shadow and lasers? Even the movie had that.
Yeah.
Freddy, what did you think of the movie? You weren't on the review.
It was really good.
So you just have the teleporting thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay. Oh my God. Whoa, oh my God. I totally just fell off the rail. I'm still playing this level. And part of it's because I'm taking too long because I suck. And part of it is because it's shockingly long, but not boring long. Like, it's really good. It's really well designed. He loves saying that. And he does sound pretty Keanu Reevesy. I know Keanu Reeves actually voiced Shadow in something recently, but I don't think it was this. I think it was something else. I mean, not the. I'm not just talking about the movie. I mean, like a game thing. Hey, Freddy. This is the thing I cannot figure out with this, especially with this character, is like when you usually just do a homing attack, those things highlight. What am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to jump and...
Like, is it just boost? Like, what are you...
No, you don't
I don't get it. I don't know what I'm supposed to hit.
You're supposed to hit Y.
That's what I was doing. And it wasn't...
You were hitting boost.
No, that's what I did just now because I couldn't make anything happen with Y. You can go ahead and do this part. That's why I asked you that, because I couldn't get it to go anywhere when I was hitting Y. This stuff is gnarly. Now we're into some Doctor Strange crap. It's cool.
Can you just get some rings real quick?
Sonder King, the other levels are better than this, in my opinion. Well, that's cool. I haven't gotten very far yet. And I suck, so I don't know how far I will get, but... I'm pretty impressed with what this looks like, so that's cool to know. Yeah, I know, it does look like Starro.
We just watched that episode not too long ago.
Well, Freddy, there's lots of Starro stuff, but Freddy is talking about the two-part Starro episode in Batman Brave and the Bold, which is really cool.
Chaos Soda?
They had a lot of reverence for
Whoa!
that character. Whoa!
I thought I boosted.
Oh, God.
I thought I boost jump.
Vroom! This has got me really wanting to find the time to do more game streaming.
Whoa.
You guys can watch me just suck all day long at all kinds of stuff. Oh, interesting. Sonic King says Act 2 has 2.5D levels. Yeah, because Sonic Generations, its 3D levels, like I was talking about earlier, keep jumping between 3D and 2D sections, even though the 2D doesn't play like the full 2D levels. But so far, this game's not doing that stuff.
Die, please.
It sounds like Starro voiced by Tony Todd. Rest in peace. I'm still sad about that. Oh, Austin, that's a thing to add to our list of things to do. We need to do a stream of something in memory of Tony Todd, because I just didn't get to it right after he passed. Nicholas Bodo, more game streams is a great idea. Yeah, thanks. It's always a low priority because a lot of our base is not interested in it, but they are really fun to do. And we always get a nice small group of guys that pop in and want to hang out and talk when we do this. It's fun and totally worth doing. I don't mean to be snooty about view count. It's just whenever in the past I've started doing a lot of game streams and I get really excited about it, you know, a good amount of our base is like, quit flooding my feed with that. I don't care. Austin, what should we do for Tony Todd? I was talking about maybe doing my favorite episode of DS9, which is Tony Todd, but if you and I did something, it'd probably be something else or something in addition to that. So now we have to talk about it. I mean, we already did Candyman. So let's see. Freddy, let's do, I don't know, let's do one or two more levels, man.
Alright.
Are you up for playing a little bit longer?
Yeah.
And then I need to get the stream set up for the Transformer show I'm doing with Austin. Austin can finally do Ultimate and Neversoft Spider-Man. Yeah, hopefully so. with the adapter I bought.
So Omega.
Adam Mars the Visitor does make sense for that stream. See, I think so too. So this was a really cool way to get something that sort of looks like the overworld map from Generations into this and connect it to Generations. Where he's also in kind of this weird limbo between dimensions. I like the white void aesthetic in general.
Oh. Okay.
And you actually do quite a bit more in the void here than you do in Generations. And I don't know if you have this, Freddy, but it gives me a slight Frontiers vibe. Just when you're in the void.
Oh.
Alright, let's watch Freddy Word. Here he goes.
Like when he boosts, he floats.
I mean, here's a question. Who's up for me and Freddy somewhat more regularly doing game streaming? Like, I'm doing a lot of stuff right now, and I can't promise how often it would happen. But, you know, more than, like, 4 or 5 times a year. You know? Like, what if Freddy and I jumped on once or twice a month and did something? And if we did, would you want us to sample things like we have been, or would you want the two of us to go through a game together and do, you know, multi-part things? That's a question. Freddy, if we played all the way through a game together, start to finish in a stream, what would you want to do?
I don't know. Whoa! What is that?
I know people are still wanting me and Jason to eventually finish Undertale. Sorry that never got done. Part of that was I got self-conscious about how much streaming I was doing right then for gaming, and I put some of that on Patreon because I was worried I was gumming up people's boxes with it. I'm not as concerned about that now.
Oh, there's nothing there.
So that's the thing I could see Jason and I finishing in, you know, a couple of, like, late night things where we just really binge through it and play a few hours at a time. Sonner King, thanks for all the little bits of information. He says there's a surprise in this level. Adam Mars truly making it a family channel. It always has been to some degree. I mean, obviously, we have people on the channel I'm not related to, but... Freddie Austin says, if Jason is Geekvolution the next generation, does that make you Geekvolution Deep Space Nine? It's unfortunate that that's where you fall, because I know your favorite Star Trek show is Voyager.
Yeah.
Because that would make Mikey Voyager.
Yeah.
It would make Cassandra Enterprise. I did get this far. So he's got these crazy wings, and you get to glide with them, and they're awesome. Am I too overly impressed with what this looks like? It's really cool. And I think some of it is I just wasn't expecting a whole new full-fledged game like this. I don't know how long it is, you know, especially compared to Generations. Like, I don't know if it should count as a full-fledged game, because I just don't know what the level count or the hour count is. People have been comparing it to Bowser's Fury in that it's this additional little game that you get, but I don't know how long it takes to play through.
Oh.
And I've not played Bowser's Fury, but Freddy has.
I have.
I need to, because I've always wanted an open-world Mario thing, and that is sort of that. Admittedly, Mario makes more sense open world than Sonic does, but that's the thing I always wanted to see for both. Robert, which kid is Picard? See, I don't want to go far enough to get there. Yeah, if we're only talking about series, then unfortunately Selena would be Star Trek Discovery. And then that would make Autumn Picard. Braden, I think this looks pretty good. Yeah, it's really cool. Should I do one more and let everybody laugh at me?
Sure.
Freddy's laughing at me right now.
Easy.
Freddy, what were some things you thought were cool in Sonic 3?
Like everything.
Yeah? You just liked it? Robert Picard started before Strange New Worlds.
Maria.
And you got Lower Decks before that. Even. I'm going to go ahead and skip past these now so we can play another level.
Okay. The Doom's Gear.
Did that come from Doom's Vents?
No.
Oh.
It came from the Doom's Eye.
It had a march. There goes Shadow yelling Maria. Yeah, sorry. Oh, and I gotta find the ceiling device. I don't remember doing this.
It's right there.
We found it! That is about the extent of finding things that I want to do, Freddy. You know, my wife her favorite thing is doing puzzles, which is the antithesis to what I like to do because my least favorite thing is looking for things. And all puzzles is looking for things. But I would like to find an inn to enjoy that more because it's her favorite thing to do. Adam Marsh, are you happy with Doomsvents, the computer, not the man? Well, the computer is the Doomsvents. And yes, so far, I'm ecstatic about it. I was trying some games out on it last night because it's built to be a gaming computer. And, again, that's not the main thing I'm going to do on it, but I thought I could, test the graphics card and, just the performance with it doing that. And it played Sonic Lost World like it was Minesweeper, like it was nothing. You'd think you were playing it on Xbox or Switch or something. And then I played Bayonetta, and that was also buttery smooth, and I'm very excited about it. Multi-lock on by pressing X. Whoa! Do you know why he's so powerful, Freddy?
Why?
Because he's the ultimate life form. Oh, I just want to play a level. Should I go back, or do we have to go further to unlock more levels?
No, we have to go further to unlock more levels.
Okay.
And you gotta hit
Is this the part where I'm going to have to climb a bunch before I can get to more levels?
No.
Because I was going to say, I don't really want to take the time to do all that right now.
Yeah, just destroy the boxes.
This music seems a little busy right now for what we're doing, but alright. Okay, now what do we do?
Now you hold X while looking at all of them.
Oh, I gotta do that again?
Do-do-do. Boing.
I should just always have you here teaching me how to play video games, right?
That's why it's called Cat Play.
Now, because I don't know the 3D games very well, I'm not sure if any of these levels are all brand new things, or if they're retreads of old levels like Sonic Generations. Oh no, Freddy, you guys do not want to watch me do a rail level. I cannot play these. Like, I just can't freaking do it. We'll see how far I get before I hand Freddy the controller, because I can't do them. They make me want to scream and die in that order. What were those freaking cats or something? Whoa.
Zing, zing, zing.
Like, I'm literally having heart palpitations at the, not literally, at the prospect of you guys watching me trying to do one of these stupid rail levels. Oh my god, no! So am I supposed to go back? Or am I supposed to avoid something there?
You're supposed to get the, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. You're supposed to get those things, but they show up. Things? Those circles that you hit, that you're supposed to hit.
Okay.
Yeah, you're supposed to...
Okay, what do I do? I don't know what I'm doing.
So
am I going backwards now?
No. Oh my gosh. You're trying to
just
hit
tell me
the
what
circles.
I'm supposed to do. Like, I have to...
You gotta hit the circles.
Just bump into them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you. I don't know if I was supposed to hit them. I guess that's what you said, but I didn't know if you meant, like, with, you know, the things I was shooting, or just with myself.
Yeah, you have to hit them with yourself.
With myself, okay. Thank you for the clarification there.
Yeah, look, you just teleports.
By the way, I'm really digging on Bayonetta so far. I never played that before. Oh, I'm outside of it! Should I just jump off and die?
Or just try and go around? Oh!
Oh, there we go. But that game is super Sega through and through. And
wow.
It reminds me a lot. I was telling Austin this earlier. It's got kind of a Spawn thing going on with it. Like it feels like like if you crossed Angela and Redeemer. It's neat. Oh my god! Saw that coming. Kabams!
So I saw a comment on...
Yeah. Oh no!
What my favorite Sonic character is.
Yeah.
And I really don't know.
Oh, hey Freddy, what do I do here? Because that character's not there anymore.
You jump on the rails.
But do I just jump? Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, you can... Okay. I thought you needed that enemy to jump over, but anyway. But sorry, favorite Sonic character?
Yeah, I don't know what mine is.
I did it again. Well, pick one. Just who's somebody that you like a lot?
Probably Shadow.
Yeah? You know, I appreciate that more after last week than I ever have before. And after this game, I mean, he's rad in this.
But I love Blaze, too.
No!
Oh, and you need to go left. You can't go...
Thanks.
Yep. Because Mikey spent, like, 10 minutes figuring out that problem.
I walked in when he was doing that. Well, you know who my favorite Sonic character is?
Who?
Metal Sonic.
Oh, yeah.
You know who else I like?
Who?
Ray.
Oh, right.
Whoa. I did not mean to press that button. Uh-oh.
Well, that's okay, because it's going to be locked anyway, because Doomsday is here.
Oh, do I have to deal with mini boss now? Oh no, we're back to the Doctor Strange mirror dimension again. And now I gotta deal with these things. Oh, Tony Todd's back.
You're dead. Why do you wait so long to say that?
Well, he's clearing the phlegm from his throat from the last time he was talking like that. You don't like talk like this so much.
Yeah.
Can you afford that too?
Oh my gosh.
It's hard to be this intimidating when you're brothers with, like, Cookie Monster.
C is for cookie. That's good enough for me.
Whoa.
He also kind of sounds like Violator. Everything's a Spawn reference with me today. Okay. Oh, I couldn't get up there!
The stuff it was Spawn.
I can't. It's in my blood. It's my blood now.
So you are Spawn?
Yes. I was in Spawn here.
Can you afford that too?
And you were Spawn in that.
Yeah, I was. That's what I'm saying. It became a regular part of my day to have to put on a 10-pound latex spawn suit. Guarantee you, you'll never meet another person that can say that. I don't know if I should be proud of that. I'm just stating facts, really. Yeah, but can you afford not to?
Whoa.
Oh. I thought I had to keep doing it, I guess. I gotta do that just to get through it. Okay. Cool. We got to hear that thing laugh. Oh, you guys, it's so pretty! Austin, look, we got our Shadow the Hedgehog Doctor Strange crossover that we've always been wanting.
But with no Doctor Strange.
No, just Starro. Which isn't even a Marvel thing.
It's a DC thing.
It sure is, Ting. I'm marveling, to coin a phrase, at the sheer length of these levels. And I was having this thing with Lost World where I was like... Sonic, not Jurassic Park. Where I was like, why are these levels so long? They're tedious, they're redundant. You know, I'll be really into a look and a song, because that's got a cool soundtrack, for about 2 minutes and then I'm done with it. I'm not having that with this. Like, there's a lot of variety in these levels. Don't you agree, Freddy?
Yeah.
Like, the ride stays fun. I'm also as consistent as the level because I continue to not play all that well. But if you had any idea what the hell you were doing, it stays fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad. Learn what you're doing. That was my takeaway from that.
So you gotta go through the hole in the wall with the enemy.
What? The whole wall?
There's like a hole in the wall with an enemy that you gotta go through.
I don't... Oh! You gotta come in here?
Yeah.
I see.
He's trying to fire through the wall.
I'm so glad you said that. I would have just gone around that thing for like 5 minutes.
I'm wondering what to do.
Why didn't you know you could go in there? I thought you had to keep going around it.
Ah! It's gone.
Oh my god. It's City Escape all over again.
You know what would be really helpful?
Escape from the canyon! What?
Chaos control.
Oh, I didn't think of
To
that.
just freeze them.
That's a great idea. And you know, if you were playing, we would see like really intelligent strategies like that utilized.
Yeah.
But I got through it. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah!
It's not gonna be S tier, I guarantee you that. Class D license. Let's take a look. Sorry, just reading comments here. Adam March, your life goal needs to be... Oh, don't touch stuff on the mic, just because you could disconnect the cord and stuff, but... Tedious like Jurassic Park Lost World. Yeah, fair enough. I totally missed that. Your life goal needs to be to find the one other person who put on a spawn suit daily for a year. Challenge accepted. I'm going to find that guy. Austin, Freddy gets navigating Cap through video games from Sarah. I imagine this is what them playing Hitman looks like.
What is
yeah,
Hitman?
Pretty much. Hitman is simulated murder, and you're too young to play that. But you play as a is like a gun for hire, like a mercenary, and you like you have characters that you're supposed to kill, and it's like it's like a third-person shooter.
Oh.
And you like snipe guys, and you like kill people from behind, and you steal people's clothes, and then you get in disguises.
Oh.
It's really fun, but I'm terrible at it.
Oh.
I love it. Like, I want to be a massive Hitman fan. I cannot play it. And part of that's because I have no sense of direction, so I always needed your mom to help me figure out where to go. That's what Austin's alluding to. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, once again, making fun of me for being terrible at this.
Austin said, you said simulated murder with Sonic level enthusiasm.
Yes, I did. Okay, once again, Austin and I are going to be back tonight here in about an hour, and we're going to watch and talk about some Transformers. And, Freddy, thanks for playing with me.
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Let's do something else soon. Let's do that pinball stream, and then maybe after that we can come up with a game we can play through and think about doing that.
Yay.
That'd be cool. And then maybe I can talk to Jason about finishing Undertale at some point. I've got so much to do right now,
Wahoo!
but I do want to play that. That's pretty good, Luigi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now do a Yoshi.
I see.
That's pretty good. Okay, do a Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Wow, that's actually really quite good. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and see you guys later. Bye, everybody.